way to start is just kind of a weird thing and scary. You know, you get to a point in your life where like, okay, you got one foot in the door towards retirement as opposed to, you know, my coworker who's 35 and I tell him, I've been billing for 35 years. I was like, I'm a dinosaur compared to you. You know, it's like, I've been billing and doing work in law firms longer than you've been alive. And he laughs. He's like, don't say that. It's just kind of hard to visualize you as a grandma. But I just want to do something different. I don't know how long we're going to be in Florida. You know, we're already looking into where our next journey is going to be and kind of looking at Dominican Republic because we're both Dominicans. Yeah. And just buy a house on the beach and just have cocktails by the beach and just take it slow.
You speak Spanish?
Sí, claro.
Yeah? Does that help you out here in Florida?
Oh my God, in Miami? Big time.
Yeah.
You'd be surprised. I was kind of floored. You know, there's one thing about my job and it's that I always wanted a job where I would work with Latinos. And my entire team that I work with, it's 16 of us. There's only 2 that are not Hispanics. Everyone is Spanish. Cuban, Nicaragua, Peru, Ecuador, Puerto Rican. And it's really fun. The Colombians. And it's even more surprising that even the lawyers are Hispanic. And I'm like, wow, it's a nice feeling.
It's surprising, yeah.
So to me it was a shocker. Coming from the corporate world from New York, where no one spoke. I mean, you know, I came from a really rigid...
like waspy...
big time. Especially in I worked for one of the top 10 law firms. And I love the place. If they had an office here, I would have just relocated. I'm still waiting for them to open an office. It was like, I would love to just work remote. Just send me the bills. Just let me work from home. But... it's nice. Yeah. It's very refreshing. I've gotten into Uber cabs where the driver was, I started saying something and, telling him how to, get the best way to get to work. And the first thing he says, ay, perdóname, no hablo inglés. And I'm like, whoa. And I'm okay with that, but it is shocking to me.
Yeah, it was shocking to me yesterday.
Yeah.
I got here, I'm like, wow. Yeah.
And, it's not
a necessity here.
You've got every single Latin American country in Miami. Like, no exaggeration. Yeah. It's insane, but it's okay. I mean, I speak the native language, but I think it's a little unfair for some people. My boyfriend does work with, people that are not Hispanic, and they kind of have these debates and arguments about, why should I be subject to having to learn Spanish? Why don't people just learn English? And I'm like, becomes a little touchy subject, and I'm like, he has a point. And, so it's like, it's a big debate.
Yeah, I can imagine. Yeah.
But I mean, it's, get used to it in some sort of way, but you do, I think we do have the upper hand when you are bilingual in Miami. I've been to Fort Lauderdale and you don't see that bilingual atmosphere at all. No. Boca, been to Boca, Fort Myers, there's certain areas where it just doesn't happen, where you don't see everyone speaking Spanish. And I'm like, okay, so it's just really a big Miami thing.
Yeah, definitely.
It's Mr. 305, Pitbull runs the show here. I'm like, okay. But it's cool. Everybody's got a colada. Stay away from the high in sugar.
Can you run us through what your typical day would look like?
I try and go to the gym. We have a gym membership in the building where I work, which is great because keeps me a little healthy. Since transitioning from New York to here, I've noticed my weight gain because literally nobody walks. I'm like, how do people not walk?
Yeah, that's true.
I was like, and I thought at first, I was like, okay, I'm not going to be one of those people. Well, lo and behold, I've become one of those people. And, so I have a gym membership and I go to the gym about 4 days a week. Try and go from Tuesday through Friday. And my typical day at work is very slow-mo, incredibly slow-mo. In New York, the job that I'm doing now, they have 3 people doing the same job. In New York, it was just me. So everything is slow. It's like when I first started, my boss was like, okay, you're going too fast. Slow down. I was like, but
slow down?
My